Coach, what are your thoughts on the comeback? What was the key down the stretch?
Well, we were in a little bit of trouble. I thought their offense was great first part of the second half. I think they scored 28 points in the first 9 minutes of the second half, which is obviously we didn't do a very good job of defending. So we go down 7, and then I make a brilliant move to give. We're not planning to go on a man-to-man, so we figured we'd give the zone a look, and then Dotson stepped up and made a jumper right away, so that obviously didn't work. But I thought after that, I thought our defense really tightened up. We made some great stops, made some big shots. It's a terrific win for us, no question about it, given where we were at that late stretch of the game.
Coach, did the 27-point loss early in the year even enter into your thinking revenge factor, or was there much more on the line?
No, we're coming down to the last 2 weeks of the season, and this is a really good basketball team. They took it to us when we were at home. And I said it to Kelvin before the game. He said, listen, we've all been in those games. We've all been on, and it seems like we've all been on the short end of them, not on the long end. But it was what didn't enter into what we were doing, but I thought we got out of the gate pretty good. We shot it well early. Obi made some great shots, to include a late 3 that really helped us as well. So it's just, you're just playing basketball at this point. Every possession is critical.
What about Josh coming back from, so to speak, that suspension to be the guy who seals the deal for you?
Yeah, well, I was glad to see him at the foul line. We felt pretty good about that because he's a terrific end-of-game foul shooter, and for him to knock those 2 down was great. And he just got fortunate that they don't make a 3 at the end to tie the score.
Coach, what class did he miss?
Nuclear physics, I believe.
Surely you're kidding.
What do you?
It's just one of those things. Kids do some foolish things sometimes. He paid a tough price, but I think he gets it.
Coach, Devin comes out of there and he gets you 5 quick points. Then he's the guy who nails the 3 to break the tie. So certainly you got to be pretty pleased with that.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was a big shot at the end, and I thought he stepped up and knew what he was doing. He felt confident to take it. I'm very happy for him. That was a big shot.
Talk about the 10 points down in the second half, and then you call timeout midway, kind of correct some things, and the guys make their run back. Just what went on in doing that little short mini timeout? Yeah,
again, the first adjustment we made was to go to zone, and that didn't work, so we went back man-to-man and really just overplayed their guards even more than they had. We tried to get Pollard is a tough guard for us, there's no question, but we can't allow him to catch the ball as close to the basket as we did a couple of times. So I think we changed some things there. We switched Dan Dingle on him for a couple of possessions, and I think Dan made him catch the ball a little further away from the basket. So I'll have to check the film and just see how good we were on defense down the stretch, but I think we were pretty good.
Coach, when they're shooting the 3 as well as they were shooting the 3 by the midway of the second half, is there anything you can really do, anything you try?
No, it's hard. It's very hard, and they really rush the ball down the floor, and that's why you have to take really good shots, because typically if you don't, then our floor balance is not nearly where it needs to be, and they run it down and they make 3s, they finish at the rim. It's a really good offensive basketball team. They're a really good defensive team too, but on offense they scare you.
What about Obi's game overall, the number 3s he made?
Terrific. Obi was terrific. I mean, he made so many big shots for us. Got us off to a good start. I think he tied the game late, if I'm not mistaken, with a huge 3. And he's so important to what we do. But he's changed in his mindset. I think he's really been very focused over the last 3 weeks.
Coach, on Devin's 3-pointer to win it, what was your first option on that play?
Obi. You know, we're trying to get the ball to Obi. We had a little top of the key screen, but at that point, you know that they're probably thinking that's the first option as well. They took that away, and it just came back to Devin. And we like to think that we give our guys a lot of freedom. If they give us everything they have at the defensive end, we're going to give them a lot of freedom on the offensive end. And he had the freedom to step up and shoot the ball. And very happy for all of us that the ball went in the basket, especially Devin.
How important is this win for you guys?
Very, very important. It gets us, another league win, a road league win, and it's critical. Every one of these games down the stretch is crucial for a lot of different reasons. But and the mindset for us, we have a good lead in the first half. We don't keep it. We had a crazy play at the end of the first half that gives them a few points. And then in the second half, we go down 10 points, but we don't quit. We don't stop playing, and we find ourselves with a terrific win.
More questions?
Thanks very much.
Mr. Kurthoff.